My light isn't working, so you gotta run the natural light, which is okay. This natural light is not it. Oh my god. Look how bright that is. I'd rather sit in the dark.
Dragon Ball Legend. Dragon Ball Legends.
There's an update. What the hell? Oh, it is Wednesday.
What do you say? Let's give it a shot.
It is Wednesday.
Now that might be fun.
I wish I could make it bigger. Oh, I can. Hope you guys have had a good day, good morning. I cannot say the same. So you know we're in the same boat, bro. Sometimes you just have terrible starts to days. Prem Mame with the membership. Appreciate you becoming a member, supporting the channel. And okay, I was thinking about playing Genshin Squadra. It's the main reason why I'm not really streaming this week. Because it's throwing off my mind. You know? Let me add 5 push-ups. Appreciate you for becoming a... Oh, the chat is working. Nice. Damn, I actually have a lot more to do than I expected. The thing is, I don't actually know if I want to commit to that game. Like, the template for the game is not my type of game, but maybe if I start playing it, I'll like it. Could be one of those. I know where it is, 619.
Gohan's father? It's an honor, sir.
Like, I feel like if I was gonna play a MOBA, why not just shoot for the biggest one? Like, League. You know? I don't think that's ridiculous to say.
Gohan's father? It's an honor, sir. I'll protect everyone!
Has a poor art style ever put you off watching the very same anime? It used to put me off starting it, then I became an actual open-minded person. One of my life goals is to be an open-minded person in every capacity. So an art style can't put me off. The only way it puts me off is if I feel uncomfortable. Like, it's a horror movie and they're specifically using an art style to make you feel eerie and things like that, you know? That's the only way. But I don't watch stuff like that because I simply can't, you know? If I could, I would. But my physicals are not capable for that type of genre. You know? So no. Like, when I was younger, the only reason I didn't watch One Piece is because of the art style. You know? I didn't watch Code Geass as well because of the art style. I don't like the Code Geass art style where they're really tall and, like, skinny. with like big proportions. I don't like that typical art style. When I was younger, I didn't. It's still not my preference to this day, but like it doesn't bother me anymore. Like everything that had an art style that I wouldn't really cater to, I've just watched. And I enjoyed everything. Being an open-minded person is a lot harder than you think. A lot of people say they like everything when it comes to like music, series, or movies. And they claim to be open-minded, yeah. But it's very quick to challenge the idea of what open-minded is. And I've had that struggle myself. Which is why I know, like, the capacity it requires. Like, people are open-minded, but the minute something negative comes their way, they can't perceive why that thing would happen in that way. So immediately, all ideas of being open-minded get shut down. Sometimes you can't force yourself to like something. You don't have to like something, but it's about understanding. Being open-minded doesn't concern interest, but more so curiosity and understanding. That's the difference.
You died a most pitiful death.
Like, I mess with Code Geass, but I still don't like mechas. That's my personal taste, but I know a mecha can be a banger. Like Code Geass and Gurren Lagann. Those two are bangers right there in open space. But I hate mechas. Gekishin is generally the most fun I've had out of Dragon Ball in a while. First week Sparking Zero is for me. That first week of Sparking Zero was wow. Because it didn't even matter that the game was buggy or underwhelming at its core. It just had new stuff to do. And new stuff always feels great. I just hope that in a week it also feels great. And then in a month, it also feels great. Are you a bot for calling your eel Shenron? An eel like the animal, like the thing that swims. It's cool. You could name your pets whatever you want to name them. Thanos, what's good, bro? You wouldn't be called a bot for that. You're maybe too deep in, but KSI named his cat Beerus, bro. You can get away with everything. As long as it's your interest and it's your pet. Have I downloaded Squadro? I do have it downloaded. I downloaded it last night. Joan, what's good, bro? I called you a bot for calling your lionfish Simba. Well, like I just said 10 minutes before that, you know, I've developed as a character, you know, I've matured a lot, and I learned to be more open-minded. Maybe I was kind of just trolling, you know, but, you know, my core opinion wouldn't be to call you a bot for whatever you called your pets. That does sound like me. That sounds really funny. Because it's a lionfish and you called it Simba. That's funny. That's funny as hell. But, you know, at my core, you can do what you want. I've made it a mission to grow as a person. So yeah. That actually sounds hilarious now you're relaying it to me.
What'll you do now that I'm at full power? With the two of us, there's no... Yo! It's over. What? What?
IV and injections, you know. You're deep in. I hope you get better soon, bro. Miles, I read your previous message. I don't want to read it out loud, though. It's a battle character. My Hercule farmer with a shotgun. Bulma, Chi-Chi. I will try turning the lights on. My light wasn't connecting. Bulla Pan. Those are options. Cammy. That's an option.
The two of us, there's no way we'll go. Fool yourself. You're mine.
It could be the Supreme Kais. It could be a lot of people. Imperium, what's good, bro? Ryuga, I do not recall doing that, but good stuff, bro. I do not recall doing that, but good stuff, bro. I've seen the JJK modulo thing. I'm not reading it until like it builds up. Oh, the light turned on. Nice. Is the new JJK manga serious? Yeah, but it's not going to be long, but it's actually like a continuation. Bro, Legends has been frying me recently. Like, I'll get into one PvP game, right? And then in the next 10 minutes, I'm thinking, I need to get off this game. It can't just be me. It can't just be me. Like, I'll be on the game, yeah. I might enjoy a couple PV, couple hits here and there. Then my input don't register. I'm like, yo. My input don't register. And then I just hear Freeze's death beam. It's over. Get me off. Get me off, bro. Get me off. Get me off. Get me off. I think if I had the new Ultras, I would, like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Frieza, I would touch PvP a lot more because it would be easier to play. But it still wouldn't change the fact that like there's small stuff that make me think, flipping heck, man, I'm finished. Arloa. What's Vegeta's cover change? I think it's a strike. This guy's UI is taking a lot of damage, don't you guys think? It's Blast.
Let me.
Did he give up? Oh, that's a shame. I have seen the iPhone 17. My phone contract just ended, so I just coincidentally need a new, well, I don't need a new phone, but usually get a new phone so that I can give my phone to somebody in my family, you know? Like the phone I'm using currently, I just give it to somebody, and then I pay for my new phone.
I was just stronger.
I don't need to upgrade though. The iPhone 13 is exceptional. The only reason I would switch is for the battery life. But the new iPhones, if I'm not mistaken, the battery is not exactly getting better. Or I'm tripping. I never played Fallout. Can I use EvoCan? My EvoCan's 3 stars. In 2025. Tech YouTube is saying it's a 10% increase from the 16. Alright. Thank you for correcting me. I don't want to spread misinformation. I saw people saying something about, oh, they're saying if you want to get more battery on your phone, just get a battery pack. And I was like, what? No way that's the case. No way, no way. Game of the year expectations. There's multiple different categories. To be honest, I haven't been tapped in enough to give a good opinion. What games have dropped this year? Give me some games that dropped this year. Oh, this guy's a brave one, ain't he? Let's build up that counter. I haven't played it properly, Genshin Squadra, but I'm not a big fan of playing MOBAs. I have played them before, but you know, they're not my go-to game. I'd have to give it a proper try. What's Vegeta's cover change? Probably the one I'm using. It's always the one I'm using. I always forget, and then it ends up being the exact one I want to use. Not even close. Any other games that dropped this year? Any bangers? Black Myth Wukong, Silk Song. I'm not too tapped in with the full ins and outs of Wukong, but I've seen a lot of Silk Song, and I'm not gonna lie, yeah, the difficulty in that game looks kind of crazy. Like, it's one of those games, yeah, you'd think like, how are people struggling with this, you know? And then you play it and you get clipped and you're like, no way, 2K26 looking good. 2K26 wins Game of the Year. The world's ending soon. It is looking good, but as an advancement, it's not much. Oh my god, they hold me. The timing of that paralysis. What flight be talking about? Mike Wang and Ronnie 2K. Hey, flight be killing me, bro. Mike Wang and Ronnie, fix your game. This guy Ronnie was talking about our goals were to make the game more fun this year. What was you doing for the last 5 years? Yo! Flight be killing me. Flight be killing me, bro. Not even close. I play 2K. No, but I watch a lot of it. The Diamond team still has a lot of healing potential. No, I keep up every year, so I know like how 2K's been moving for the past years. Like, they've been selling. What the F is this Legends philosophy? Because I've taken a break from Legends and Dokkan. How long have you been playing Legends for, Ronaldo? Sorry. I couldn't help myself. 2K26 tough, but not Game of the Year tough. That's all. That's ooh.
Your puny stuff won't work with you like that. I got this. Let's do this. Take it down.
I still play Sparking Zero. If I try to play Sparking Zero, I'm gonna be hit with a 40 gigabyte update because I ain't touched that game. 4 years, 2021. Alright, then you wouldn't really know. You had to play at least like 6 years, 5 years. Basically, Legends, back in the day, you might be surprised because in 2021 it even wasn't like this. They used to actually make the tags mean what it says. So if you use regeneration, might be to your surprise, but you know, you would actually be using a team that regens health. You know, the Legends actually used to be going like that. Crazy, you know? But now, I use Saiyans, and Saiyans regens more than the regeneration. Crazy, right? So, Legends said at the start of this year, they want to make it less homogeneous, which basically means making it so that these units that do everything don't do everything anymore. So regen will actually regen the most. Shock! The game does not work like that. Shock! In 2025, when they said they're gonna do that, the game doesn't work like that. We've got Forku over here that's punching me, healing the most in the game. Right? We've got Frieza doing everything from heaven to hell and everything in between. You know? We've got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta coming with survivability. Like, you just realize I'm fighting Daimon. I think I lost. Oh. They didn't make them. They made Ultras more broken. Yes, that's correct. Ultras got more broken, but some Legends Limiteds are still as broken as Ultras. So instead of actually balancing out the Legends Limiteds like they should have, the game is just the same slop basically. But only difference is some units are even worse now. You know, we get units like the Dragon Ball OG units that literally can't. They got a Go Frieza buff and they're still trash. That's tough. It's like they downsize some things, but then some things also get moved up, so they're a bit inconsistent. So it's almost as if they didn't test their game properly. That's the best way I can say it. Oh, I won the game, so that means my dailies are done. Damn, 500. It is a time to change teams. It's time to change my TOP team. That's why I was working on hybrids. I had hybrids where it's at. The year's not over though. Maybe Legends will lock in, you know. Maybe Legends will lock in for the last quarter of the year or whatever. Maybe is very hopeful. Like, I think Legends did lock in with a lot of units earlier this year. Like, Chris Mon with the £2 donation. Just done surgery in hospital, still got to keep up. Only in the UK. Only in the UK. Will guys donate in the hospital? Because other countries not letting you slide like that, bro. That free healthcare is privilege of heaven and hell, bro. Glad you got sorted, bro. Let me add 5 more push-ups. But yeah, look at this. So we start 2025 here. Trunks and Gohan, they follow the philosophy, I think. You know, they've used the succession, good animations, and their kit is not crazy because they have 2 lives. Fusion Zamasu, I think he's the best execution of following the philosophy this year. His gauge isn't too busted, but if you build him correctly, you'll get the output out of him. You know, too bad his reputation was ruined. Instant Transmission Goku does not follow the philosophy. In fact, you can say he does, but they didn't test him. His stats are too low, but his kit is busted. If his stats were any better, he'd be insane. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta follows the philosophy. He's very inconsistent damage-wise, but if you get him in the right scenario, he do big damage. But his defenses and he doesn't have survivability. Super Saiyan 4 Goku does not follow the philosophy. Bro, did Goma even hit this guy? Did Goma even hit this guy, bro? This guy was moving like Gogeta in the Broly movie in Daima, bro. Why does he have indestructible? It was very unnecessary in my opinion. But, you know, I digress. They had to make him sell. These 2 units do not follow the philosophy. They tried with this Demon King Piccolo, but they undertuned him. They didn't test. And with Goku, they were like, you know what? Let's just give him indestructible because we don't know what to do. These 2 units, Vegeta follows the philosophy. Goku doesn't, in my opinion. But long term, once his stats, like he gets power crept, he will feel like he follows the philosophy. But on release, Kaioken Goku shouldn't be standing up against UI Goku being a red, the way he's moving. This guy moving like element don't matter. UI Goku follows the philosophy, but I still think they made him a bit too tanky. But that's because of how past UIs have been, so he's fine, but he's still a bit busted. Vegeta follows the philosophy a lot, he's just undertuned. I feel like they didn't test him enough. Kefla follows the philosophy greatly, but I feel like they could have went a different direction with her kit. Metal Cooler actually does follow the philosophy, but he's still undertuned. And then all the Ultras just became the best thing in the game. These 4. All of these Ultras, top 1 on release. Subpart maybe Vegeta, because these 2 are still controlling the game. So they've been kind of up-down, and that's not even addressing the Sparkings, you know. If we talk about only the Sparkings, we've got the only Sparkings they've hit with is Super Trunks, Ku, and Do. Jackie Chun would be a W if OG Dragon Ball actually could do something. Krillin's a banger. These 2 are bangers. Tien and Chaozu's a banger. And King Cold's okay. The Sparking's actually pretty decent. Because they're Sparkings. Tambourine's okay too. But OG Dragon Ball sucks. Someone asked me what, I think it was Mystic, what am I watching right now? Nothing. I've been watching YouTube. I remember like months ago, I said I was going to start drawing. I remembered I had an iPad. So I've become an iPad kid in the last month. But I don't just be watching anything on YouTube. I've been watching like film breakdowns and like analyses. I don't know how you pronounce that. Kefla doesn't follow the philosophy. She can legitimately can combo indefinitely. But that's all. That's the thing. That's all. And that, to me, sounds like Kefla. Kefla that was sending out infinite beams on the battlefield, you know? To the point where Android 17, 18, Frieza, Piccolo, Gohan. Everybody's jumping out the way that's not even fighting her. She was just sending beams. She had a bunch of ki. I think if anybody should be able to combo for a long time, it'd be her. Her defenses suck too. She's like, for Saiyans should lean into the damage category or combo category. That's how it should be. But when Saiyans also get the survivability and defenses stuff, defense is okay. But when it's like endurance, unnecessary indestructible, you know, they just slap it on for the sake. It's kind of like, alright, cool, you're dragging it. Because they can already do the most damage, but then you want them to also tank the most. That's OD, you know? Like, UI Goku having endurance, it doesn't make sense. In my opinion. He already has the capacity to dodge. So he doesn't need the endurance layer. But Vegeta, the guy that literally blew himself up, he should at least have indestructible. You know? Like, that's not crazy. This guy, 10 toes in the middle of the battlefield, blew himself up and tanked it. And he's only got endurance the same as UI Goku. They're tweaking, clearly. If all it means is to get endurance, is to get beat up and get back up, endurance, he doesn't get it. Both of them get endurance. He doesn't get it. Endurance, he doesn't get it. Endurance. No. In pre-transform, both of them actually get endurance. endurance. Like, every Saiyan would have endurance if all it means is to get beat up, you know? They gotta be on some tanking, like crazy tanking. Every Saiyan in the game will have endurance if that's the requirement. That's why it's some BS, you know? All these Sun family Saiyans should have endurance. Every Vegeta clan unit should have endurance. Vegeta love getting beat the hell up. Endurance. He don't need it. Ultimate Gohan does have endurance, but he's one of the ones that don't need it because he was beating the hell out of Buu until he wasn't. Kamado, I've been okay, bro. You know, trying to do the best you can every single day, just like everybody else. It's Uber Fusion. Yeah, he's labeled a Fusion Warrior in Dragon Ball Legends. No higher, lower. I wasn't feeling it, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Like, I really think when they're designing kits, there's factors of, alright, cool. We know they didn't need this because of what they did in the anime, but we gotta buff them up so they can sell a bit more. And they do that with certain selections. Who has more aura between Kakashi and Gojo? I can't say what I want to say. But let's just say Kakashi. Mr. Never Duck a Fade. Can I lower my sound effects? They should be off. There should be no sound effects. Like if you're talking about the alerts, they're completely off. It was only going to be the reveal. Why do I call Super Baby 2 Gauge Araga? Because when his gauge fills, he adapts to your play and you're cooked. That was in his prime though. Maharaga adapts to anything. He can literally adapt to anything. There's nothing that exists, even anything that doesn't exist, that he can't adapt to. That's what his ability is. He's a major threat. No, Empyrean. Well, you can say that, yes, but Empyrean has limitations on what he can adapt to. That's why he has to use other people. Maharaga is just himself. He's just that. Can you guys hear the music? Like the countdown music? You can hear it, right? Alright, that means the audio is working. I'm gonna turn it up now because we've got the countdown. Alright, Legends Information September. Let's see what they're bringing us.
Hello everyone, I'm Tani, Dragon Ball Legends
Tani
producer.
took Toshi's hoodie.
Today, we are bringing you
Nah.
more of the latest Legends news. Unlike last time, there will
took
be
the
a
whole
promo
hoodie.
code at the end of the show that you can use to receive Chrono Crystals. So be sure to watch to the end. Now then, the Boost Up GT campaign, which heavily features Tag GT characters, is on now. But we have some new events that
Took
are
his
sure
whole
to
fit.
hit this campaign up even more. So let's get started. First up is this.
There will be an Ultra Space Time Rush Lite. Since this is the light version, it's not as difficult as the normal Ultra Space Time Rush, meaning
Malachi,
it's also
what's good,
easier
bro?
to obtain all those Rush Medals and Zenkai Rush Medals. Plus, as part of the ongoing Boost Up campaign, Tag GT characters will be the battle bonus characters this time. If you haven't obtained many GT characters,
Oh my god, I
or
forgot
if
to
you
do this,
simply
chat.
haven't
Since we're
been
doing, he's just
upgrading
doing the
them,
typical
be sure
events.
to check out the ongoing Boost Up Raid
Give me a
GT.
very specific
You can
prediction
earn
in the
summon
chat of
tickets
who you
that
think it's
make
going to
it
be,
easier
and
to
I'll
get
pin the
GT
message that I think
characters.
hits.
So be sure to
Quick,
take on
quick.
the raid as well.
Element,
There's even a
melee,
campaign
range,
exclusive
and the
exchange
unit.
shop
Give me
with Awakened
quick.
Z-Power
I need to
for
see what
GT
ideas you guys
characters
got.
that can be exchanged with fewer Zenkai Rush Medals than usual. Use it while you can, and make progress on your Zenkai Awakenings.
Full power battle.
This will be held a bit later, but Full Power Battle
just
is
doing
back
whatever.
for the first time in a while. To fit in with the ongoing campaign, the battle bonus characters will be Tag GT characters. These events
Yellow
are
range
more
using
difficult,
Super
but
Saiyan
if you
full
can clear
Gogeta.
them,
That's
you'll
very
receive great
optimistic.
rewards like an honorary title.
That's
so
why I'm
we
going
hope
to
you
pin it.
give it a shot using the GT characters you've powered up during the Boost Up GT
That was
campaign.
extremely optimistic. Yellow range using Super Saiyan full Gogeta. This guy filling
We're
out a
holding an
Christmas
event
wish list.
from which you can obtain art scores. Arts boosting is important for the full power battle we just discussed, so get as many art scores as you can and power up your character's arts boosts.
That's all for today's event info. So let's finally get to the new character
Alright,
info.
good timing, chat.
We
Good timing,
explained the
chat.
new supporter system in the previous video, and the new supporter characters are finally being released. So we'll be sharing details about
Fusing
them too.
G4 into
But
pan
first,
supporters.
check this out.
Trust. It's not G4. It's not G4. If it's G4, they'll play Dan Dan. Just know that. If you don't hear Dan Dan, forget about it.
Are you okay?
I hear that. I hear that, man. We're going back to Saiyan Saga with the supporters. Interrupt the combo. That's cracked. If you don't hear Dan Dan, just forget about it. Like, forget about G4. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you go transform? I presume. What the hell was that? Is that just animation? Revival. Alright, that's kind of cracked. Oh, welcome back, Legends, with good animations. They brought back good animations.
Not done yet.
It doesn't seem like he's a revival. It's more like he's not going. Wait, what? It's more like after you get killed, you have a certain amount of time to go crazy. No full Q, no full Q, bro. No full Q, bro.
There you have it. Alongside Dende, who we revealed last time, Yajirobe from episode Saiyan Saga Z is also joining as a supporter, a character that appears during battle to assist you. Yajirobe is well known for using a katana to cut off the tail of Great Ape Vegeta, as well as slash Vegeta from behind in a surprise attack.
I mean,
however, as a supporter,
variety
Yajirobe
is good,
will have the powerful
but
ability to
I was
interrupt
summoning on
opponent's
the
combo.
intention of seeing
Then Legend
Super
Limited
Saiyan
Super
4.
Saiyan 3 Goku is joining the fight from episode Super Baby Saga GT. This is from the scene where Goku returns after training in the Supreme Kai's world in order to defeat Baby. Like you saw in that trailer, Goku will transform into a Golden Great Ape when defeated and perform a counterattack. Let's start with Dende's abilities.
It's just the
Take a look at
counterattack.
this.
That's it. Like, it's not.
Are you okay? Good luck.
Alright, time for the details on Dende. Since this is the first supporter, let's go over the basics about supporter levels and stages. We talked about levels in the August video.
Vegeta is seeing my CC.
Based on
I'm
one
not gonna
of
lie.
4 level brackets.
High key,
Level
all
1 to
20k of my
29,
CC.
30 to 59, 60 to 98,
Vegeta
or
is seeing my
99.
CC now. Is his
The
banner? His
supporter's
banner should still be
illustration
here.
will become fancier at each new
Yeah,
stage,
you got 2
but
days.
their abilities will level up as well. There are
Vegeta
2
is
important
seeing my
things
CC,
to
bro.
remember. At the third stage, which starts at level 60, the illustration will change significantly. But at the
'Cause I don't
second
really
stage,
care that
starting at
Goku's
level
kit
30,
is good,
the
you
support
know?
ability will change
I
significantly.
just wanted a specific character.
If you want to make the most of supporters in battle, then aim for at least level 30. With that in mind, let's talk about Dende's abilities. Dende is a healer supporter that will restore your character's health when it drops below a certain percentage. If an enemy battle member is episode Frieza Saga Z, the recovery
I'm not
amount
making a
will
video,
increase,
so I'm gonna
so
summon
pay
right after
attention
the
during
stream.
matchmaking.
Like right now, like after
If
this
it
reveal,
seems
I'm gonna
like
summon
they'll
straight on
use a
video.
Frieza
I'm gonna
Saga
do like 3
character,
rotations.
It might be a good time to use Dende.
I'm not making a video.
You can see how the support ability
Actually, I should make
changes
a video.
as the stage increases, but pay attention to stage 2 at level 30. As we said, there are bigger changes to support abilities at stage 2, and for Dende's stage 2, that means the recovery effect can activate an additional time. 30 timer counts after the first activation, Dende can heal your character yet again. Let's look at the support Z ability next. Dende will boost the blast attack and blast defense of ally characters. Keep
my
in mind
God.
that you don't need to deploy a supporter in order for their support Z ability to activate. Support Z abilities will boost the stats of battle characters just by having the supporter in your deck. So once you obtain a supporter, remember to put them in your decks. Support Z abilities will also get a significant boost at level 30. If you want your supporters to reach a certain level of power, be sure to aim for level 30 first to give their abilities a big boost. That's all for Dende, so let's move on to
Bro said
Yajirobe.
make sure to aim for level 30. He's basically saying spend your CC. He said it as if I can just grind it, you know, like, what the hell?
Yajirobe is a supporter with the ability to stop an enemy combo if an enemy battle member is tag Frieza Force. Once a certain number of timer counts has passed, Yajirobe will interrupt the enemy's attack if they use a strike arts. It requires there to be a tag Frieza Force enemy battle member, but that still makes Yajirobe a supporter that can stop the combos of powerful characters like Legend Limited Vegeta or even Ultra Final Form Frieza.
Yajirobe is
full
gonna
power.
be essential to stop Frieza's
Similar
Death
to
Beam
Dende,
combos then.
once Yajirobe
If you can
reaches
stop
level
Frieza's
30
combos, that's
and you
like
unlock
pretty
the
good.
Stage 2 support ability, it will get seriously powered up. In Yajirobe's case, not only will it let you stop strike arts, but it will let you stop forward charging special move and special arts too. Try and aim for level 30. Lastly, the support Z ability will buff strike attack and strike defense. That's all for Yajirobe. 2 new supporters will be joining Legends, so you'll be able to pick the best one based on your opponent's party. If there's a tag Frieza Force, it's Yajirobe's time to shine. And if not, Dende's a good pick. Pay attention to your opponent's party and choose wisely. Moving on though, let's talk about Legend Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We'll start things off with this video.
If he's purple, then we can maybe excuse it. As long as Goku's purple, you know,
Done yet!
his animations were good.
Gotcha! Yeah!
If he's purple, people won't complain too much, because at least you can fight against Frieza and do a lot of damage.
You're done, baby!
He gets taken out. What happens here?
Check out, Grandpa!
He just does damage then.
Super Saiyan 3 Goku
He's
is element
purple.
purple and has a Z ability 3 that buffs
Ranged
allies
purple.
who are tag GT, tag Saiyan, or tag Song family. This character's biggest feature is a counter-attack upon being defeated, but its abilities also bring to mind Goku's awesome speed in the anime.
The chat
high
switching up.
combo power,
One day
and
he's a
vanishing
Muslim, the
gauge
next day
recovery
they're
abilities.
Christians. Guys
Starting
thinking,
with a counter-attack
oh,
on
maybe,
defeat,
maybe.
it deals massive
Nice.
damage to the enemy, as well as half of that damage
I've seen
to
hella
the enemy
guys
members
switch.
on standby. The starter ability even has an effect that boosts the damage
7
inflicted
pages.
by final counters by 30%, so while this counter-attack simply deals damage, it's very powerful. Next, let's discuss Goku's combo power and vanishing gauge recovery abilities. Goku has a charge type unique gauge, and charging it to the max will restore the vanishing gauge, boost your arts card draw speed, and even draw
Bro
special
said
arts.
fake out in September.
While the unique gauge is full, Goku's offense and defense will be powered up with buffs to damage inflicted and damage
Guys
card,
are so
as well
optimistic.
as nullification for the damage received element disadvantage and nullification for attribute downgrades. Charge up your ki to restore your vanishing gauge and aim to steal back your turn for offense. Then if you can fill the unique gauge during your combo, you'll have increased draw speed and nullification for attribute downgrades, letting you ignore debuffs like those that might raise your arts costs and land some powerful combos.
He's similar to like
In addition,
Super
performing a
Vegeta.
vanishing
Doesn't Super
set
Vegeta
will
get his
boost the
vanish
charge
back when his
rate
gauge
for your
fills?
unique gauge, making it even easier to fill up by
I'm not
charging
trying to
ki
jinx
during
him,
a combo
but
when you manage
doesn't
to
Super
land more.
Vegeta do that?
Let's wrap things up with a few other powerful abilities. First, we have the main ability. You will gain 2 Dragon Balls when you use it, and the enemy's vanishing gauge will be reduced by 100%. It's good when you want to take back your turn for offense and start
Vanish
a combo,
removal into
but you
Rising
can also
Rush.
use this main ability to make it easier to land a Rising Rush or
Watch
other
him have-
powerful move.
Actually, you won't
Next,
have.
the starter ability also has a buff for allies damage
could have
inflicted
endurance, though.
and nullification for wide-range special arts that can activate one time. Being able to nullify the troublesome special arts of characters like Ultra Super Saiyan Goku will allow you to go on the offense in peace. Finally, we have the special arts. Using it will seal enemy strike, special, and special move arts, reduce the cost of all arts by 10, and draw you a card. By sealing your opponent's cards, you'll gain the opportunity to start a combo, and with the increased combo power that comes from reducing the cost of all
Super
arts,
Baby 2
you
in
can
his
deal
art looks
big
really
damage
cool.
to the enemy.
If you look at the bottom of his art,
Lastly, whenever you're confronted with an enemy, Goku's element disadvantages will be nullified for 3 counts only. If you use this well, you can launch a Rising Rush or even pull off
They
that
didn't show
final
the
counter
sparking.
while your element disadvantages
who do you guys
are
think the
nullified.
sparking is?
Alright, that's
If
it
there's
for
no
our
sparking on the
intro
banner
to
because they're
Super
dropping
Saiyan
supporters,
3
I'm gonna
Goku.
tweak out.
So, what did you think? Super Saiyan 3 Goku is pretty cool, with the counterattack after transforming into a Golden Great Ape, but Dende and Yajirobe, the new supporters, each have abilities that recreate something they did in the original series. This is the first time we've gone over the abilities for supporters on this show, so we'd like to emphasize that, while we are considering a variety of effects, if 2 supporters end up with similar effects, we do plan for there to be distinguishing features. As one example, if we release a supporter with recovery abilities like Dende in the future, it might have the same effect, but require a different type of enemy battle member, have stricter conditions but a stronger effect, or even looser conditions and a weaker effect. Our plan is to maintain an
It's
overall
support character
balance.
for free. You
That
have to
means
summon.
it will be important to collect a variety of supporters,
Summon
even
on the
those
new
with the same
Goku
kind
and
of
you will
effect,
get them.
so
But
that
that's
you
not
can
a
pick
good-
one
it's not
that will be
necessarily a good
effective
thing to
against
do.
whatever party your
Because if
opponent
you
might
don't
be
summon,
using.
you won't be able to get the supporters.
As for future supporter releases, just like we did for the first release, we are considering releasing them in the upcoming summons for new Legend Limited characters. Then, some months after that first release, we plan to start returning them to lineups. Generally, you'll want to get them during that first release. Note that the Legend Step-Up summon that these supporters will first be available from
man.
is going to be a little different. On the 4th step, the drop rate for supporters will be doubled. Then, if there's a target supporter you don't have yet, you can exchange for it at the exchange shop with 5 of the summon coins you get as freebies. Actually, we have some additional info about supporters to share with you today. Here it is. We're planning to release alternate supporters that have cool animated effects on top of the normal illustration. We can't show you the designs just yet, but they will have the exact same abilities as regular supporters, but the illustration that appears in places like the supporter's detail screen or during matchmaking will have extra animated effects. Alternate supporters will not be sold in the Chrono Crystal shop. Instead, you have a low chance of getting them from summons. They aren't scheduled for release until later, but we hope you'll look forward to them. As a special one-time gift, any supporters you
This is
obtain
like
for the release
ultra rarity
alternates
supporters.
will automatically be
This is basically
converted to alternates
they said,
when the feature
we're
is
releasing
added.
ultra rarity supporters.
So be sure to get them
So
during
we got
this
supporters that you already have to
opportunity.
summon for.
We
But now we're
introduced
gonna have
in the
ultra
last
supporters
video,
that are not
but
even
the
out yet.
in-game Chrono
But we're saying
Crystal
prepare your
shop that
CC
has
because you
been
gotta spend it.
closed up until now will finally be opening along with the release of supporters. At this shop, you'll be able to buy summon tickets that guarantee that a supporter will drop, so you'll want to make good use of it to level up your supporters.
Ultra
Lineups
supporters
at the
is
shop will be
crazy.
automatically updated
They basically
after a
said
certain
ultra
amount of
supporters
time,
and said
or you can
we're just gonna
spend a
call it
specific
alternates.
item to manually update them.
Alternates. Nah, man.
Various other items are planned to be sold, so be sure to make good use of those too. Next, time for some Zenkai Awakening info.
Android 17. Welcome to Dragon Ball Legends.
Sparking Nuova Shenron is getting
What the
Zenkai
decision
Awakening.
of what the
Zenkai
hell,
ability will
boy?
target characters who are both Element Yellow and Tag GT,
Super Saiyan
As
4
you would
Goku better be
expect
getting a
from
plat
Shadow
then.
Dragon, this character will get new Dragon Ball
Right?
related abilities.
Super Saiyan 4
If you have
Goku,
all
the
7
yellow
Dragon
Super Saiyan
Balls
4
when
Goku
you
has to
enter
be
the
getting a new gen
battlefield,
plat.
You can draw up to 4 cards.
That's
if
the
you
only
have
thing that
3
makes
or
sense.
fewer cards in your hand. Plus, when you activate a Rising Rush, you will nullify element disadvantages. You even get a boost to damage inflicted based on the number of Dragon Balls you have, so you can unleash a truly powerful Rising Rush.
If they give
Moving
Super Saiyan
on,
4
we have
Goku a
info
plat,
about the
I will
World
look
Championship.
over. I'll roll over.
Session C of the first stage of World Championship 2025-2026 starts next week on September 17th. This is your last chance to advance to the second stage, so we hope you'll give it your all and aim to move on. This is also your last chance to receive the Shallot Sleeves and Participation title. Be sure to take part. Supporters are being released the day after tomorrow, and they can be used in the competition, starting with Session C of the first stage. Battles are sure to be different after the release of supporters, so you'll want to put them to good use as you aim to clear the first stage. And for those of you who have made it to the second stage, exclusive missions are already available to you. Please make use of them to polish up your skills in preparation for the second stage.
Finally, we have info about the web store. The web store opened in May, and we are grateful to all
Maybe
of you
they will
who
do a
have been
fake cow
using it.
LF
As
Zenkai, you know,
always,
they do
you
that a
can
lot
get
of times.
better deals on Chrono Crystals than
Wait,
in
how
the
long
app.
have I been
And
recording?
there are
Oh no,
free
it's over.
items
It's
available
over.
weekly
There's not
from
enough time
the
for an
available
LF
weekly
Zenkai
Legend
fake out.
support pack.
It's over.
If
The reveal
you've
is
not
21
used
minutes.
it
It's
before,
over. It's over.
There's
And
also
I've been
a free
recording for 20.
one-time gift of Chrono Crystals, as well as some especially good first-time deals on Chrono Crystals. Be sure to check it out. Now, we have a promo code for receiving Chrono Crystals again for you today. Here it is.
Today's promo code is Katana. Just follow the direction on this slide to go to the web store, enter the promo code, and receive your gift. It is available.
I don't
as
even
of
want the
right
code.
now.
You know.
In order to use the web store, you'll
That-
need
that's
to
how-
set
that's
up
how crazy
payment
it's
transfer
feeling.
settings in
I
game
don't
using
even-
a Bandai Namco ID. If you're not sure how,
I
we
usually
have
got
a
the web
how
store
to
open
use the
already.
Web store video, so please check it out.
That's all the info we have for you today. See you in the next Legend information. Thank you for watching. Bye.
It's actually over. Look, I can click the. It's over, bro. Bandai Namco.
You and me, let's go! Please, lend me your energy!
There's nothing to say, man. I hope the next campaign is better than this campaign, because this campaign was better than the Frieza Saga campaign, or whatever was the LOE campaign, sorry. And that campaign was doo-doo shirt and grey pants, bro. But this campaign is better than the last campaign, but it's still not great. You know, they're lucky. I'm not gonna lie. They got us. They started the GT campaign with an Ultra to kind of get you, you know. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is great. Let's not lie. But because they started with an Ultra, it made it appear like GT was gonna be some fire. And it's not that GT can't perform, but then All they had to do was drop a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but even if they didn't, the animations are good, right? But then they just smother it all with supporters. You know, the supporters is the real kicker. Like, that's the part that ruined it, in my opinion. So yeah, that's oh. I hope I get Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Oh wait, I got a Green Skies animation.
Come at me. Well, what do you?
I'm not even turning music on, bro. Is the kit out?
Leave it to me.
Are they showing us the kit?
Won't let you.
I'm looking if they're see. The kit's out.
Let's go. No holding back. See? You like that? This is full gear. This room's mine.
Greetings.
Don't wait. Be gone.
Nothing will.
Was that really?
I require.
Don't waste. You can't beat me. Let me have a go, Kakarot.
Damn!
You're done for. Big Bang.
I'm going to.
Can't lose this. Time for.
I won't let you have. File in this quick.
I'll finish this. I can.
I'm summoning for Vegeta. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
I'm gonna show you.
Like, the way I play the game now, I just summon for characters that I like. You know, if they look cool, I'll get them. I don't really care about the kit too much. Because at the end of the day, I'm not grinding, like, for God rank anymore. I'm already close to 20k CC, so there's no point in me saving. I was at 18k.
I'll handle. Well, what do you?
A fight for you.
The most depressing summons of all time.
I'll turn you to.
I'll turn you to smoke. This is the summoning experience nowadays. Like, it's not even, there's nothing else to look forward to. Even if I get a Legends Limited, it's probably something at 14 starred. Like right now it's an LL on Ultra, right? Because I got the Nimbus Cloud. But if it's an LL, something I probably have 14 stars.
Get ready.
I haven't got Rainbow Text in a minute. I haven't got Rainbow Text in there. But if it's an LL, it's something I already have. So, like, I'm not moved by it, you know? It's literally an Ultra or nothing.
Let's do this.
Like,
Shall I get serious?
Vegito don't move me. If the screen don't crack, it's done. Like,
All right.
I skipped it because if it's an Ultra, it would stop. You see? It was tag 4s. And then the whole summon was Z2 medals, by the way. The whole summon was Z2 medals. That's the summoning experience on my account.
I'm gonna take you down.
Oh, now they put me in the green sky glitch. I've got 12k. I'm gonna do
You and me.
two more rotations or one more. I'll be on 9K.
You and me, let's go.
Had a rotation basically of green skies.
See? You like that? Get ready.
Another rainbow text. That's how they get you. But it's just that this round's mine.
Come on, I'll play with you a little.
I won't skip it this time. Because I skipped it last rainbow. But it's not like I'm optimistic. I feel like even if I get him, it wouldn't move me. The skip button's still there, probably an LL.
Sorry, the same move never works against me twice.
So the whole thing's gonna be Z2s. I got two LLs and the whole thing's still Z2s. Like there's nothing to gain on summoning on my account. It's such a shame.
You can't beat me.
Like at least if I could star up the LLs, I'd feel better. But I can't even do that. I'm actually getting decent animations actually. There's just nothing in them.
Get ready.
Like the animations are really good. Don't get it twisted. The animations are looking fantastic,
Here I come.
which is rare. Like a couple green skies, but overall good animations.
Till I get serious. Take this.
Why not summon on Friday for the new banner for supporters? Because I don't care about the Goku. I'm not summoning just for supporters. I just want a character I like.
You can't beat me.
Like, these summons are crazy. But there's nothing in this. I don't have Ultra Vegeta.
Don't make.
I'm going to...
I'm in.
I require. Come on.
I'll never...
Got your back.
I'll handle.
I have nothing to lose.
Come on.
Until the next campaign is something serious.
You can't beat me.
What are these animations? This is my last rotation. I mean, yeah, last rotation.
See? You like that? Get ready. Say your prayer.
Saving Sunday in 2 weeks, by the way. Like, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday.
Here I come. Let's do this. Shall I get serious? Take this. All right. How about this?
You won't.
Just so you...
Your silly little trick.
Oh, I can just skip. I forgot. I was watching it like, what? Hello? I can just skip. If it's something good, it'll give me something good.
Take you down.
Oh, the GOAT! I just pulled the top 5 Salsa. Rare stars up. Top 5 Salsa. Oh my god. You know the game's cooked and that's the only thing that made me smile. Top 5 Salsa, chat.
You can't beat me. Please, lend me your energy. Take this.
You slide. Of all the ludicrous. Don't win.
Oh, shit.
Last step, boys.
I'm gonna
take you down.
We're gonna get what Sparkins? We're gonna get Baby Vegeta and Baby Vegeta and that was close. When was the last time I pulled on a Vegeta banner?
Crush you too.
Part 1 anniversary. SSBE Vegeta. I did 3 rotations. I didn't get him.
Hello? Don't wait. I won't let you. Don't wait. Don't fail me now.
Okay. I wonder what the next campaign's gonna be. I'll be able to get back to 20k for the next campaign. I'm not summoning on Friday, so I'm not really moved. Probably movies. Probably. The kit, yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot. He's purple. We know he's a range type. And here are his tags. GT, Saiyan, Sun Family. He's a range type. We can see. He doesn't have blast armor. No blast armor. But he seals blue cards every strike. And it seals for 3 time accounts, which is not that long. Anti-armor on the blast arts. 150. I guess you can do extra damage. Blue cards forward moving. Destroys the enemy's entire hand. Oh. So basically, this is going to cost you 50 ki. And if you press the blue card off rip, you have 50 ki or more, you will do extra critical damage and destroy the enemy's entire hand, which is just unlikely anyways. So it's a pretty trash blue card. The green card. The green card makes his cost cheaper, so it'll be easier to do. The blue card isn't that bad if you combine it with the green card, but it's still not great. 50 ki, draw 1 card. Seals the enemy strike, special move. What? That's cracked. It seals the strike, green and blue cards off 1 green card infinitely. That's gonna be annoying. That's kind of cracked. If he hits the ultimate, is this on activation? No, it's just pressing it. Pressing the ult. Oh, this is the main ability. Wait, am I bugging? This is the green card. Hold on. They skipped his ultimate or his main ability. I'm pretty sure this is the main ability, but they didn't write anything about his ultimate. Or am I crazy? He don't got an ultimate. Oh, then his LF is a blue card, but he's not even a transforming unit. Interesting. But like, why is this image here then? I'm being misled. He has no ult, but they put the ultimate image. I don't even want to read this no more, because now they're messing up the website too. Cool. His damage guard is pretty good at least. Damage numbers are okay. Hope his stats are good. And look, okay, you're right, actually. Yeah. But it's just the image. It was the image that threw me off. It was just the image. Supports GT. GT can do extra damage now. On final counter, deal massive damage to the enemy explode. Also, deal half of the damage to enemy standby battle members. Okay. On battlefield entry, key plus 50, nullify cover change. On enemy character confrontation. Is this when you face an enemy? They just worded it differently again. Draw one card if hand has 3 or fewer. Type neutral. He might have decent burst damage, to be honest. On card draw, he gets 4% health plus 10% damage. Weird number. After art's use if key is 50 or more. Damage 50%. Critical rate plus 30%. On vanishing step, draw one card if hand has 3 or fewer. Key plus 30. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100%. Only the charge rate, it doesn't just fill. When enemy attack ends, -2 to sub count. He only lowers sub count if he doesn't cancel buffs or anything, he just lowers the sub counts. It's not really great. His unique gauge is the charge type, so it charges through you charging key, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Oh, so he's more like Kaioken. Alright, cool. Ultra Kaioken. Gets his vanish back from filling it, which is actually pretty useful. He gets damage guard with it. It empties when he vanishes. So while it's up, he has extra damage guard, which is uncancelable while full. But when it gets emptied, then it goes down. Okay. If his stats are alright, he's going to be pretty good. Well, if his stats are alright, very evidently he's going to be pretty good. But like, it really depends on how much damage he can output. Because if he doesn't output a lot of damage, he's just Tien and Chaozu. With you know, without the second life. If he doesn't do extra damage, like a lot of damage, his main role is going to be Tien and Chaozu. He gets type neutrality every time on entry. Full neutrality. And it's uncancelable, I think. It's only for free time accounts, but on cover change, no matter what, it can be useful. And on entry in general, it can be useful. No, I don't think I'll stream later. To be honest, what's his cover change? Strike, and you can combo the blue card into it. I don't think he's bad, especially with the supporters and how GT supports each other. The team will be overall good. The team, like GT as a whole, if you use GT, I think he'll be a good addition to it. But I feel like if you have, like, he's a good third. If you have Bomku, right, and you have him Zenkai 7, at least 9 stars. If you have Tag 4s, at least 9 stars. You add this guy to the team, you'll be fine. There's also Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. You won't even need Bomku if you have Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And red is very good with purple. So, yeah. He's not bad. It's just like a sour aftertaste based on what we maybe was expecting or like what the reveal showed. I feel like if anybody wants him and you do get him, it would be nice. But like, I'm not interested just based on the character. So beyond from that, it's like whatever. But like, if you're caring of like, if you care specifically for the kit, it's cool. I think the only good time in Legends is the 5th anniversary and the 6th anniversary. You must have only started recently then, like the 4th anniversary or something. Legends has had a bunch of ups. Yeah, just watch a showcase and then see. Or I wouldn't even say watch a showcase. A showcase can be misleading. The reason why I say don't watch a showcase this time, I usually say watch a showcase. But the reason I say do not watch a showcase is because the supporters will be influencing the way he performs on the battlefield. Not greatly, because it's mainly just healing and combo stopping. But there's defenses that go up, you know? So a showcase could be very misleading now. Because you might not have the supporters. So I can't even say watch a showcase. You really just have to wait to see how it unfolds. So everything's a bit more inconsistent. Like when people do showcases, they need to do showcases without the supporters. Because if they're using a supporter that's level 99, it really influences the effects on the battlefield, making the unit better than they actually are. And if every content creator that's doing pay-to-win showcases, right, because they summon on everything, is using supporters, the free-to-play guys will be getting misled. Which is very, very... Well, I just hope anybody that does a showcase considers it, you know? Gravely. I hope Gekishin Squadra is good, man. I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm gonna let you guys know this. I'm going to finish all my CC, right? If you guys don't know, I've been free to play since last year, October, right? And I'm gonna start doing Saving Sundays from next week. So when I start the Saving Sunday, I will have a low amount of CC, so you guys can see the progress in entirety free to play. Like, I'm content with not summoning, but I'm gonna purposely summon the rest of my 6K. I'm just gonna do it off stream. Because I feel like the more I do it on stream, even if I'm not especially depressed, someone will say I'm holding back a tear. And that actually gives me depression. It's the comments that give me depression. It's not the game, it's the comments. But it's more so I'm using myself as a lab rat. I'm a lab rat, right? So if I can make it to a good amount of CC, you know, for the festival or whatever the campaign is next, there's no excuses for anybody. I'm at 6K right now, but I'm gonna be at 0 in the next 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't think I'll stream on Twitch today. I'm just gonna lurk on Twitter and see what Gekishin Squadra is saying. If Gekishin Squadra is looking good, I might play it tomorrow. Like, what I would summon, and I already know I'm not gonna get anything, right? But not specifically the new unit. I'm talking about the Sparkings and the LLs. The LLs, it's really like, damn, I already know I'm not gonna get anything because I've 14 starred all of them. So it's just like, I'm summoning until I get something that's new. Otherwise, it's just a chore. But then I see in the corner of my eye, Zach's depressed. He's holding back tears. This guy's finished. GG's. I'm thinking, flipping hell, man. It's not even that deep, but now I'm stressed. Like, the game don't affect me. Like, I swear. Like, it's cool to get something nice, but if I don't, it's whatever. And then at the end of October or the start of October, sometime in October, I'm gonna drop a video saying I was a year. I was free to play for 1 year, and this was my experience. And I'll talk about the pros and cons, my experience summoning on banners, generally speaking, like the anxiety about not wasting your CC, things like that. I want to make a good video and like document it all. But cool. You guys have a good day, have a good night, good evening. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna still drop a Should You Summon right now, but that's whatever too.